iOS 16.1 release candidates or RC, or what's gonna be the last latest version if there isn't much change next week has been released for all devices supporting it. And this is iHaadi right here on YouTube to tell you what's new and speak about bugs and you know the drill. Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And let's get into it. So first of all, we're gonna talk about the build number and the modem update. Into B79. Yeah, the final releases are usually on an A. So you have a B now, it means definitely the next will be a final release, because I doubt there'll be an RC2 based on Apple's schedule. It's quite tight considering the release of the macOS and iPadOS. Yeah, and now I guess we have a new modem update. Yeah, 2.12.02. That's quite different from what I last saw. Yeah, so there should be better connectivity on 5G and LTE. Yeah, so basically that's it. Next we have a new percentage update. This is it. Like, it wasn't available on the minis and the XR and the iPhone 11, but now it's on all those devices. And also you can look up there by the top right, the battery icon has been adjusted to only occupy part of the square. Yeah, so depending on how charged the phone is, it occupies the corresponding portion of the square. It doesn't just show the whole thing full with the numbers. That was quite unsettling in the last update, so I'm glad I've addressed that. Also, the battery percentage, the text looks bolder, more defined for someone to understand. Next, we have something called clean energy charging. It's not in every region, it's mostly in the US and the West. What it does is it tries to reduce your carbon footprint by selectively charging when carbon emission electricity on a lower scale is available. Yeah, so like, this is part of Apple's plan to reduce the carbon footprint completely by 2030. Yeah, I don't really know what it does. I guess we'll talk about that later. Yeah, so that's basically it for battery. Next, we have a little update on the fitness app. Basically, fitness now works on all devices. You don't need an Apple Watch to make it work anymore. You can use it. You can see this 63 calories. Look at my steps. It shows I didn't need an Apple Watch for that. It just works straightforwardly. So now let's talk about bug fixes. The first is on music playback on the lock screen. This is under the influence, reduce my volume, play. Yeah, so you can see on the lock screen, the animations are much more smoother, yeah, very fluid and smooth. It doesn't like, you can even see like down here, the bar, it nicely reduces and increases depending on where you tap it. Yeah, it's fluid now. Minor, but still something. Also, another bug to talk about was a report that on gray backgrounds or lower brightness, there was some kind of flickering on the screen of the 14 Pro. Some 13 users talked about it on Twitter, because I talked about it. They were like, the screen kind of flickers when the brightness is somewhere this and below. Yeah, so like, I haven't really noticed it on this new RC, so I guess that's a good thing, but I'm still looking out. I can't say for sure because Apple didn't make any official statements about it being fixed. Yeah, so it's more of a speculation for now. So basically, there aren't really much bugs on this. Yeah, we had a couple of betas before this, so definitely there are always bugs, but like at this moment, we haven't really pulled out more significant bugs. Yeah, that's a good thing. Next, we talk about satellite connectivity on the 14 series. So like on the 14 series, there is still satellite connectivity support, but it hasn't really begun yet. Definitely the software is there, so probably in the future, we'll get to talk about that. Yeah, we'll see that more in the future. Yeah, so next, like the release date is expected to be like next week, Tuesday. Yeah, on Monday, but Apple plans to release the macOS 23 and iPadOS 16.1 next week, so definitely they'll all come out the same day. You know how Apple is with their schedule. They like doing things, I'd say, on track at the same time, you know, more organized. So to talk about battery life is quite good. Yeah, this is my battery. You can see I get a lot of screen on times. This is like last 10 days. You can see 13 hours screen on time. This 14 hours. Like, There is a lot of screen on time on the updates. Basically, this is a 13, so we shouldn't really expect battery. So we shouldn't really expect battery issues on it. Definitely won't be like this for an older device. Yeah. So now let's talk about the benchmarks. I ran a Geekbench test, and I'm gonna show you guys the result of it. Yeah. So fast forward. Let's run one right now. Too bad. Yeah, as you can see, like history, I've had 4.6, I've had, yeah, basically 4.6 maximum, but you know, that's still kind of right. So we talk about performance and hits. Yeah, everything is quite alright. There isn't any annoying hits, overhits, it does everything it's supposed to. So yeah, so that's good enough. So in conclusion, I think iOS 16.1, like, it's alright. I haven't seen any reason to go and blast Tim Cook or the software team on Apple. Yeah, so I guess that's a good thing. Good for them especially. Yeah, so that concludes today's video. So see you guys soon enough. We will talk about more iOS release by this time next week. Bye.